left hands in the dough, fully pot. Sticky fingers, palm look, the block stay hot. Cyraxx, shadow boxing, swinging at the air, undefeated in delusion. Reality don't care, Jupiter creeping, got the whole crew shook. Predator rhymes, got a band from the book. Josh Block got the hill, bottle in his clutch. Captain of a ship that's been sinking too much. Over Navy rattling, can't step to the throne. Worry top the mic, let them reap what they've sown.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Thanks for stopping by the channel again. We got a big one for you today. This is maybe one of Cyraxx's most diabolical lies ever, and you'll see what I'm talking about almost immediately. So let's get into it.
What's up? Yes.
The dramatic pausing, the deep breathing. We got Cyraxx again, guys.
Today I can honestly say, not only is it a day of celebration, but today is also a day of mourning, personally, for me.
What, another fake girlfriend won't give you an Xbox?
Like I said, I know it's like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. for some of you guys. Well, 4 a.m. for me. But a lot of y'all that sit here and mess with me, a lot of y'all that sit here and mess with me and take shots at me, y'all don't really realize what y'all did to me. Because 5 years ago today was the day that I attended for a second time. Well, actually the first time.
I just want to remind you guys real quick what one of his attempts looks like so nobody takes it too seriously.
You see what you're doing to me now, Marty? Every day you make me want to do this and I'm sick of it.
Alright, now that we all know what we're working with, go ahead, Cyraxx.
And then the second time was a couple months after. And yeah, I'm still here, obviously. But I'm not here without my struggles. I'm not here without the hell and the pain that I've dealt with. A lot of y'all trolls that sit there and fuck around and do all this evil shit, y'all just really don't seem to understand or care about the consequences of what you fucking do, and it irritates the hell out of me.
Well, we understand that you're trying to use something really serious as an excuse to gaslight people into not holding you accountable for your actions, so that's what we understand.
Because, a lot of people say that I'm this evil fucking person that I'm really not. And a lot of y'all seem to think that, oh, he'll be okay, he's just this, he's just that. No. There's a quote from a song that I wrote recently that I want to read to you guys. And it's actually some of the lyrics from the song.
He's quoting a song that he claims that he wrote. I have never seen anybody more pompous than him.
It's a small part of one of the verses. And it goes like this. I didn't make it out, I just made it through. And I was still bleeding, still fucking fighting, just to cope.
That's derivative of 100,000 other quotes. There's nothing original about that. And I'm also pretty sure an AI wrote it.
And it's true. I didn't make it out without my fair share of scars. And I'm still learning to try to cope with the fact that I went from a normal life to being permanently mentally fucked up for the rest of my life. And a lot of y'all trolls don't seem to fucking realize that when you guys fuck with somebody, you're adding the pain that's already fucking there.
When was this supposed normal life that he's talking about? Because everything that I know of his life from his own accounts, from the police reports, from the Kiwi Farms page, there was never any normalcy. It literally began with somebody committing a horrible crime and only ever spiraled downwards from there.
You're adding to that already pain that somebody is fucking dealing with. And at the time when you guys started attacking me, I was already dealing with a lot as is. My older brother had just died a year prior, 2017. So I was still grieving over that, still getting over that. And then later that same year, my best friend Zach had just been shot and fucking killed in December of that same year.
You never knew Zach. It's disgusting how he tries to make everybody else's tragedies a reason, like a shield he can hold up to try to stop people from fucking with him for stuff that he deserves to be fucked with over.
So I was already dealing with a lot. But the thing I don't understand still is why choose me as your fucking target? It doesn't make fucking sense to me at all.
Because you're a predator.
Chance Wilkins is a predator. I've tried so many times to wrap my head around and try to figure out why the fuck you guys decided to pick me out of millions of fucking people that you guys could have gone after that actually deserve it. Jerking off the kitty all day. That's all I'm doing. Like, there are real fucking sick, evil people out there that you guys could actually be going after. People that are real fucking bad guys. People that deserve what they get done to them.
So here we go again. Cyrax is the arbiter of who's actually a bad person and who's not. Of course he is, but you know, like he'll say Anacondason is a bad person, and he'll say other lolcows are bad people, and he'll beef with the White Bowser and stuff like that. But he's not going to tell you why he's better than them, even though he's been accused of all the same stuff. He's just going to tell you that he is, and that you should probably take it. It's so funny that he's willing to throw other people who behave just like him under the bus to maybe get some peace from being held accountable for his own actions. Like he truly has no morals of any kind whatsoever.
Real fucking bad people that do real bad fucking shit. But yet, you guys chose me. And I just want to know why. You know, since 2017, you guys have done nothing but make my life a living fucking hell. You've done everything from throw bricks through the windshield of my mom's car, harassed my family, followed me everywhere I fucking go, fucking glitter bombed me as of recently, which took like 3.5 hours to clean up.
Yeah, Sally did it. We watched you walk away and go back upstairs so you could call Becky a whore while Sally cleaned it up herself.
You guys have violated my human and my constitutional rights on many fucking levels. And yet you guys still think that you're in the right about what you do and what you fucking say. And you're not. If anybody's the villain here, if anybody's the fucking bad guy, it's you guys. And I know a lot of you guys are watching, and guess what? I don't give a fuck. I really don't fucking care if you're watching or not. I truly don't give a flying fuck. Because you trolls need to be exposed, and I'm gonna be the motherfucker to do it.
Yes, Cyrax, you're really very good at doing some exposing on camera.
As me, trolling needs to be made illegal. What you guys do needs to fucking stop. It needs to be made illegal as fuck. And you guys that sit in here and you join in on this shit like it's all fun and games. Well, guess what, motherfuckers? It's not fun and games. Like I said, 5 years ago today marks my first attempt. Because you guys decided to push me so far over the fucking edge. And what makes me even more sick, what makes me even sicker, is the fact that when I was on the edge, what did you guys do? What did you guys fucking do?
Well, you know what's funny, Cyrax, is that even somebody like Marty, who absolutely hated you, when he believed at the beginning, when you first started holding something to your neck and nobody could quite see what it was, he believed for a moment that you were actually in some type of danger, and he actually starts to stop fucking with you for a minute there, and he's like, alright, Cyrax, put it down, Cyrax, calm down, Cyrax. Like, he backs off a little bit. And then, when you reveal that it's the stylist, then they start fucking with you again. Because then they know that you were never in any danger at all, and again, you're just faking something really horrible that people actually go through every day, so that you could try to people to back off from holding you accountable for something that you actually did. So, it's like he's always on everybody else about their behavior, but what he doesn't realize is the way that everyone treats him is a direct reaction to the shit that he does. And the shit that he does is talking to kids.
Jerking off the kitty all day. That's all I'm doing. Because I can tell you exactly what you fucking did. You sat there and you fucking laughed at me. While I sat here on the fucking edge, hopeless, destroyed. Felt like I couldn't go on anymore. Felt like I didn't anymore.
You see what you do to me now, Marty? Every day you make me want to do this, and I'm sick of it.
And yet, when I was in the moments of attempt, all you trolls did was sit there and laugh and point and mock me.
I'm nearly 100% sure that if it had been a real weapon, 90% of the people, 95% of the people who were watching it, or even who saw it afterwards, would have actually been concerned and would have been like, oh fuck, like, we're not saying that we need to stop trolling him or anything like that, because he is a piece of shit, but like, goddamn, like, somebody call 911, somebody get him some help. But no, it's because it was a stylist that nobody took it seriously. He's acting like people laughed at him when he was actually in danger, but he never was. It was the fact that he was pretending he was in danger with a fucking stylist to his neck that was funny.
That's all you did. But let me tell you something right now. If you thought the first time when live stream was bad, the second time was worse. Way worse. Because when I had attempted it a second time, my mom found me on my bedroom floor passed out from trying to pills, and she rushed me to the hospital.
He never, ever, ever took any medication. He looks like a child lying, the way that he, like, scrunches up his face and tries to put, like, a quiver in his voice. He's definitely not winning any awards for this performance here. And this never happened. Cyrax is a well-known straight edge. She doesn't even drink beer, let alone do anything like this.
Doctors had said that if she hadn't gotten there 15 minutes later, I wouldn't have made it.
The doctor said, "Oh my God, why did you come here with this dog you hit with your car? You need to go to the emergency vet instead."
And the only reason why it's not posted anywhere online is because I made sure that it's not.
Cyrax, if you could make sure that things about yourself were not posted online, your entire Kiwi Farms page would be down. You have no control over any of that. The reason there's no record of it online is because it never happened.
I made sure that shit was not posted anywhere on the fucking internet. Because I don't want anybody getting their hands on that shit and making a mockery of me as they have everything else within my private life. You know, you trolls sit here and you think that what you're doing is so funny and so hilarious, but it's not. What you do destroys lives and it needs to fucking stop. Because you guys have not only victimized me over the years, you guys have dehumanized me, made me feel like I don't even want to live half the time. You guys steal from me, you rob from me, you ruin my chances at making an honest fucking goddamn living off of everything that I've actually been able to make money out in the past. All because William Gloryhole says that I'm not allowed to make a living. Well, you know what I say to William? If it wasn't for me, you motherfuckers would have been making a goddamn dime right now. If it wasn't for me. So if you guys think that you're safe from law enforcement coming after you, you're not.
I gotta say, I always point this out, but I feel like I should say it again. The very few people out there who actually make a couple of bucks in supplemental income off of YouTube covering Cyrax, it's not paying their rent. They have a day job, they have somewhere that they go that they actually get like an hourly wage or a salary. This is not, he acts like there's this entire community of people out there living in these beautiful 5-bedroom townhouses on their Cyrax checks. Like, this is just not reality.
Because you guys have done more to me than I could ever hope to do to anyone. You guys have done shit to me that I wouldn't even do to my worst enemy. All the fucked up shit you blackmailed me into. All the harassment, the mockumentaries that you guys made. And I call them mockumentaries because they're documentaries that are made to mock me.
I'm glad that you figured out the definition of that term, Cyrax. Good job.
And half y'all motherfuckers ain't even got your goddamn information right. You guys are just going off of whatever the fuck the goddamn internet says. Well, you know what? Fuck the goddamn internet. The internet don't know me. I know me. Y'all fucking only act like you do, but really you fucking don't know shit. Because half y'all motherfuckers don't even take the time to sit down to get to know me as a person. Because maybe if you motherfuckers actually sat down and set aside your fucking egos and set aside your hatred for me and just talk to me on a normal fucking level and get to know my side of shit. Get to know where the fuck it is that I'm coming from and why I do the things I do. You might see a whole different fucking person. And you just might walk away from with, a different perspective. And who knows? Some of y'all, even though it's highly unlikely, but some of y'all I may end up becoming really good friends with. Because believe it or not, there's been some trolls that I've actually made really good friends with who are now really good friends of mine.
That's called a buddy troll, Cyrax, and that's how you end up with a glitter bomb.
And you want to know why that is? It's because they took the time to sit down and actually talk to me as a decent human being. And they set aside their fucking egos. They set aside their hatred for me. And you know what they did? They got to know me as a person. They didn't see me as a creature. They didn't see me as this or as that. No.
They made you feel like they saw you as a person, so you would reveal information to them, so they could use it in videos and send you glitter bombs and brick your Xbox. And like, does he not recognize the pattern here?
They saw me as a human being. They chose humanity over attacking someone. And maybe y'all motherfuckers that sit there and bash on me and attack me, maybe y'all need to follow that same example. You know what they say? Lead by example. Maybe you guys need to follow those people's examples and get to know me as a fucking person. Don't just see me as, oh, this dude's Cyrax. He's this, he's that. No. You don't know shit about nothing. See, all y'all claim to have seen all the screenshots, but I know damn good and well y'all have not seen all the fucking screenshots. You guys only claim you do because you'd rather believe what's on the fucking internet, which leaves you guys blind to the real truth. And this entire time, I have been sitting here screaming the fucking truth that I'm not a fucking And then over the years, those screenshots have been altered. But yet, nobody seems to want to fucking believe a goddamn word I fucking say.
I love that everything that ever happens with William and WordBoi and any of his trolls, he says it, so we have to believe it. It's 100% true. And he never shows any screenshots or anything like that, but we just have to believe it because it's the truth. But then, on the other hand, whenever they show us screenshots, they're altered. Whenever they show us a video of him saying or doing something, he was just blackmailed. Like, you see the logic here that he's always right and everything is always true, even though he has no evidence. But then everything that they try to bring forward to prove that he did the things that he always does, somehow it's all inadmissible. None of it's valid because he says so.
And that's what pisses me off. Nobody seems to want to hear the real, actual fucking truth about any of it. No one wants to hear the actual truth. You guys only want to hear what William and WordBoi and all of them say. Because you guys want money. That's all it's ever been about for y'all is money. Payout, cash, moolah, dinero, bank.
Why did he say dinero like Robert De Niro?
Call it what you want. But that's all y'all give a fuck about are views, clicks, and all that fucked up shit. Which is sad. You got good, honest people out here trying to make an honest living like myself. By me trying to start my own clothing line, by me making my own content, doing my own thing. You guys, for those of you that are legitimate fans, that actually do appreciate what I do, you guys want to know the real truth? You guys want to know how much I'm really losing out on in a year? Realistically, you guys want to know? I'm losing out on anywhere from $500,000 to $1.1 million a year. And that's with merch sales. That's with the drop of my music. That's with my content.
You know he got these numbers the same way that he got the numbers for Marty's taxes that time when he's just punching random shit into a calculator. He's hitting buttons on it that he doesn't even understand, and he's like, yeah, that adds up to 1.1 million, William.
Outside of my outside of all that, with just my content alone, I'm losing out on close to $100,000 a year, maybe even more. And guess what? I don't get to see one red cent of it because you motherfuckers want to sit there and steal my content and say like, oh, he's this, he's that, he's a paid actor. No, the fuck I'm not. I am not a paid actor. I am not a paid musician. I am not a paid anything. You trolls go in and...
So you're admitting that you're not getting paid for anything, but then you're also saying that you're losing out on $1.1 billion a year. I don't know, Cyrax. I don't think that adds up.
You blatantly steal my content. You fucking steal my content. And guess what? Every single troll that has ever stolen any content from me, has ever made one dime off me, anybody that's ever stolen any of my content, I'm coming after you legally. I will get back the money that I am fucking owed. Because what you guys are doing is blatant copyright infringement. But you guys are all like, oh, it's archiving, it's because he's a paid actor and this and that. No, it's not. It's none of that shit. That's your guys' bullshit excuse that you use to get away with stealing my shit, and it's bullshit.
No, it's just the actual rules in terms of service of YouTube that you're allowed to archive things and you're allowed to play them while you're giving meaningful commentary on them.
It's garbage. I have worked my ass off since 2010 to build up my content, to have my content be the best content that it can be. All for what? So you can sit there and do what? Steal my shit? Like, I don't get it. The thing I don't understand is why can't y'all just make your own content? Like, why do you guys steal someone else's shit?
We are making our own content. I've used this analogy before, but I'm going to say it again. If somebody makes a movie and the movie does really terribly and doesn't make any money, and then, journalists write articles about how bad the movie is, and, review channels on YouTube make videos about how bad the movie is, and podcasters record podcast episodes about how bad the movie is, and all those people profit, they're not really profiting off of the movie. Yes, the inspiration of the content is the movie, but they're profiting off of their commentary on that thing. And that does not mean that they should have to kick back some amount of their revenue to the film because the filmmaker is mad that it sucked and it didn't make any money, but then, other people were able to generate revenue from it. Cyrax, I'm sorry that other people are smarter than you and they can figure out how to make money on the internet off of your bullshit when you can't, but that's just the way it is, and they don't owe you shit.
Like, why you guys steal my shit when I'm out here trying to make an honest living? Why? Because William says, oh, you're not allowed to make a living. Nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that.
Well, you can say fuck that, but it's not going to put any money in your bank account, Cyrax. Oh, sorry, you don't have a bank account. It's not going to put any money in Sally's Social Security, Cyrax. So that's going to be it for today. I really thought it was diabolical that he tries to steal a story of him, having a medical incident after taking some medicine in his house. For any of you guys who don't know, that happened to Ed. Everything that he's describing in that little Cyraxx rant there is something that happened to Ed, that I don't know if he was in the house for it and witnessed it happen, or I don't know if Sally told him about it afterwards, or even maybe Ed himself was talking about it. But he just steals any story of anything bad that happened to anybody around him, and he says that it was him. There's no way that that happened, and that, for years we've never known that it happened, and he's just bringing it up now. If it had happened before, and if he didn't just think of it last night, then he would have been using it already to try to sympathy bait. So, absolute lie, really shitty lie to tell, because people have family members that went through that, people have gone through that, and it's just, once again, he has no shame when it comes to making shit up to try to make people feel bad for him. So he sucks. He always sucks. That's the Goblin Report for today. And we'll be back again tomorrow to cover some more bullshit. Maybe tomorrow he'll say that his parents were gunned down in a dark alleyway and his mother's pearls fell all over the floor, or that his home planet exploded and he was sent here all by himself in a rocket ship. I don't know. We'll see what his next sympathy baiting shit is, but we'll be back soon. I'll stop rambling. Thank you guys for coming by the channel again today. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. And until next time, y'all have a good one.